So we got bonus content. I wasn't gonna do this, but I was at Costco. I just filmed that Habit Burger after that. And there's a Walmart right here, and it's not as crowded as it normally is. So there's a couple of things that I'm on the hunt for as far as snacks. So I'm gonna go in here and see if they have them. I don't need any groceries, but I do need that. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I really don't like going to Walmart, especially this one. It's in Teterboro, New Jersey, because there's just like always way too many people here. And I just don't like people. So a lot of times I just order my groceries, or I go in hours that aren't super packed because it's still early. It's about 5 after 12, so I can get up in here and do my thing. I swear this Walmart is usually a zoo, and right now there's like, compared to what it normally is, this ain't bad at all. Even though, of course, I gotta go back already because my cart is getting broken, because you have a 1 in 7 chance of getting a good cart at Walmart. It's like I turned back around. Anybody been to Walmart, you probably know this already though. You gotta go back 16 times because you get a cart that when you push it straight, it makes 17 lefts. So I'm gonna put this off to the side just so people don't take the same one. I should have tested it, that's on me. Like this one's missing the handle. I don't care about that. As long as it goes straight, I don't care. Yeah, this is good. We got a cart that goes straight, even though it is missing the thing that covers your hands. Let's check these aisles and see if we get anything. It's one of the things I was looking for already. The Snoop Dogg ice cream, freezer burnt. But there's 2 of these that I wanted to try. They have all of them here. Matter of fact, there's 3. I've had the other ones. But there's a peanut butter and jelly one, and then there's this one too, which is like a strawberry cream dream, he calls it. I just picture him saying it. Strawberry cream dream, yeah. Okay, I'm done. No Snoop impersonations for the rest of the day. So no matter what happens from here on out, we're playing with house money because I already found one of the things that I was looking for. So now we're just gonna check the rest of this stuff, like the little packaged snacks and all that other stuff that I do my little mini reviews on. You know, the shorts. Also, this is going. I have to get down to the jail post for this one, but this is also makes me really happy. I don't know if y'all see these pizzas right here, these Totino's party pizzas. They're still $1.97. I don't think they're the same size, but when I tell you, almost every millennial I've ever met, there's 2 things that you had in college the whole time. Number 1, a Totino's pizza that used to cost $1, and it used to come in a regular box, and everybody used to smash them $1 pizzas in college. The second thing was a Foreman grill. Every college student I have ever met in my millennial age bracket had those 2 things. George Foreman grills were like the air fryer of back then. But them Totino's pizzas were a close ass second, like always with them Totino's. Gotta check the cereal aisle, and the minute I walk in it, another thing I was looking for, we got these strawberry and cream Pebbles. Fruity Pebbles is my favorite cereal, along with Cinnamon Toast Crunch of all time. So, oh, these are back? These are back?
I watch your TikToks.
Appreciate it, brother. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
Got the orange cream pop crunch. I've been trying to get these. I remember when it came out way back when. So nice to find those as well. So we got 3 things, we're good. I said this before, I'm not saying this because I think I'm cool. I still, every time, I never thought that I would be at a point where I would go out in public, and almost a lot of times when I go to a store, it happens almost every time. I actually went to Walgreens before I started filming. I had to drop something off at like the FedEx station, because they like all Walgreens, I don't know if it's everywhere, but at least here, if you want to send something through FedEx, you just send it at Walgreens. So I walked into Walgreens. As soon as I walked in, I was like trying to get in and out. Somebody saw me the minute I walked in, and they were like, yo, hey, what's going on? He shook my hand, and I was like, what's going on? He's like, man, I ain't trying to bother you. I said, nah, it's cool. he's like, I got a question though. That shakaroni, how do I get it like that? So I told him, I was like, bro, you got to run it through twice. You got to, and he's like, so I asked for well done. No. I said, hey, just when you go in there, and I gave him the location of the one I go to in Saddlebrook, and I'm like, you got to run it through twice. Tell them twice. Very important part of the process. They do it for me every time now because they recognize my phone number when I order. But in a chip aisle now. See if we get some chips. With the chips though, I don't see nothing new. You know what I do need is popcorn. I gotta check out the galletas. Cookies. I do Spanglish it up sometimes. I'm sure people have caught me on camera doing it, but I actually do speak pretty good Spanish, and I understand Spanish fluently. My brain can't catch up to what I'm trying to say in Spanish, but if you talk to me in Spanish, I can have a conversation with you. It's just more because where I live, like a lot of people speak Spanish, so I just picked it up over time. So anybody was wondering about that, because people will ask me if I'm like Hispanic sometimes. Like, nah, I'm black. Yeah, there's no new cookies out, so that's a bust too. You always gotta check these little end caps though. You got them. That's what I came here for. That's what I came here for. Bink. We got the chocolate covered pretzel Oreos. I've been looking for these. So this was the big reason why I walked up in here. I always get 2 packs because people will try to take them from me, but one of them is specifically not for me. I just give because I already know like someone's gonna want them and I'm gonna get pulled in 16 different directions. So I get 2 packs every single time. If it's something that I really like and I think they're gonna run out, then what I'll do is I'll actually get a 3rd and I'll keep it in the deep freeze in my basement. I actually have like an Oreo stash in my freezer, almost like a collector's item. And the crazy thing is I used to have a lot more. Back in like 2020, there was a power outage and our power was out for like 48 hours. And Oreos, you have to keep them frozen. They ended up like getting all messed up. And I was like upset about it because I had a bunch that were like probably 2 years old and I lost them, but it's just Oreos, like who cares? But I was like, man, I used to really I wanted to make a video where I had a bunch of them. So I've been restarting the collection, but I'm just gonna do a quick once over up and down the aisles. You gotta check the end caps and stuff because sometimes you miss stuff, but this is what I do too. Like I'm like, okay, let me pop in Walmart and see if they got them. See stuff like this right here? Stuff like this right here, like I always am like, okay, let me try this, but it just looks like straight up disappointment. So I'm not gonna get it because I know that it's gonna be a bag of ass. Like, listen, this ain't even no more. This is just Ben. But I used to live off stuff like that in college. It don't really taste good, but if you just need something quick sometimes and you don't want to spend no money, that's it. That's all you need. Like even little stuff like this. Like see, this is Jack Link's chili beans. Like I know this is gonna be ass, but they be getting you sometimes. I just let it go. I'm not getting that either. Everybody always talks about Whataburger. Yes, I'm saying Whataburger on purpose, but everybody says that Whataburger's ketchup is fire. They have the spicy ketchup. What's it, $4 for some ketchup? It's crazy. And they got some mustard, some honey mustard, some jalapeno ranch. At least I know where to get it. I know there's some people that's watching this from Texas. What other thing? I got the ketchup. They said Whataburger has better ketchup, which I think is insane to say. It's fucking ketchup, but at least we're gonna get to try it. Let me know if anybody from the Texas, all y'all love Whataburger. Yes, I'm saying Whataburger on purpose. Let me know if they got something else that is really good, and I'll come back and get it. At least I know where to find it now. All right, I'm gonna check out this Young Bakery real quick, and then I'm about to here. Every time I see store bakeries, I got way too many stories, bro. But this is a real story. When I first started working, oh, Miss Patty. What are we doing, Miss Patty? Hold on. They got the Patty LaBelle Blackberry Cobbler. I'm gonna get that, and then I'm gonna get one of these sweet potato pies. I love sweet potato pie. And I swear to you, I've always been against store-bought stuff like this, because like, my family sweet potato pie, but they stopped making it, so I'm trying this now. So I'm trying. I ain't had sweet potato pie in like 6 Thanksgivings. So I gotta make do, I gotta find a new one. And it's even crazier because my grandmother, who used to make it, she passed away, right? And my auntie is the only one with the recipe. This the same auntie, by the way, that I told the story where she yelled at somebody for grabbing too much potato salad at the cookout. She the only one with the recipe and she won't give it to nobody. That's why I boycott it. I don't go over it. I don't care. Anybody watching from my family, you can tell her I said it too. I don't care. I stand on business here. But back to my original story. I used to work when I first started. Before I got my own business, I worked for a couple years as a personal trainer. And I had a client that no matter what I did trying to help him with his diet and his workouts, he kept gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, okay, you've been following this meal plan? He's like, yeah, I've been following it to a T, and I'm still gaining weight. I don't know what's happening. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, you've been following his workout. You've been, because he's working out with me 5 times a week, bro. And that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? He's paying a lot of money. And I'm like, listen, I don't know what's happening here, so we got to figure this out, right? So finally, long story short, I had to pull up at his job. I knew where he worked. And he worked at a supermarket. It wasn't a Walmart, but it was a store called A&P. It doesn't exist anymore. Again, this is when I first started, so it was like a decade ago. And I pull up over there and I catch him. He was eating like he worked at the supermarket when they throw the cakes out. He was eating them. Like normally they take the cakes when they're gonna expire, they mark them down, and then before they're going to expire, they throw them in the trash. But I guess this place in particular let their employees, which I think is a good thing. If you let them keep the stuff that they're about to chuck because it's still technically good. So they let him keep it, and he was eating all cakes. One of his coworkers snitched him out.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt, bro. You like that thing?
No problem. You too. But yeah, he was eating cakes, like, and not just one, like a whole cake a day. And his coworker snitched him out. So we ended up getting it fixed. I had to have him with like snitches at his job, but we got it. And then he ended up finally getting to his fitness goal, but it took a while. And I was like, why the hell isn't this working? Man was eating whole cakes. The only brand of popcorn that I eat at this point, Skinny Girl, believe it or not. You can also do this Smart Pop. I think I'm gonna try this, but I might not like it. I don't like too much butter in my popcorn. Like, I don't want to have popcorn with like mad butter in it. That one is their 100-calorie bags. I'm gonna try the Orville and see what it's popping on. I'm glad I got all that Costco almond milk. Do I still have dog treats? I do. All the dog stuff is here. So I think that's it. So overall, that's it for me today. Overall, I think that was a very successful day at the office. I still am looking for, I know people have been tagging me in this like crazy, the Pop-Tarts ice cream sandwiches, the Rice Krispie Treats ice cream sandwiches. The Rice Krispie Treats ones have been in circulation for a minute, and I still can't find them. The Pop-Tart ones technically aren't out yet, but they're on Walmart's website. So I'm still on a lookout for those. But let me go check my stuff out, man. $58.91 in this economy. I'm gonna give you one more nothing irk on my way back to the car. Again, when I say a nothing irk, it's like, it ain't really gonna change, you know, my life, so I'm not really that annoyed about it, but it's irking at the time. Like, it's just like one of them things where you just like an eye roll and then you keep it moving. But you ever have people that are like shopping or in an aisle or doing something where they don't have any space? You see how I just moved because I'm trying to cross the parking lot side to the other instead of just walking in the middle because I know that other people are trying to get the hell out of here like I am. You ever have somebody that's shopping and they just stop their damn cart, like, and a cart takes up the whole aisle and there's like, you just be standing there looking at them? I don't know why people, I think it's either there's two reasons why that happens. Number one, people have zero spatial awareness. Like, they just don't recognize that there are other people around. They can't really, and there's other people that just, they don't care. Like, they genuinely do not care if there's somebody around or not. It ain't gonna affect them, so what the hell do they care? Are you trying to turn here, bro? I don't even know where you're going. I don't know, it just irks me when I'm just like, do you not recognize there's people here? Sort of like, they don't even feel it. But anyway, all in all, a successful trip because I got a bunch of stuff that I wanted. And we got we got some sweet potato pie and some other lovely stuff. You see how I'm rushing to cross the way? Because I'm able-bodied. I understand if you can't really walk that fast, but that's all I'm saying. It's just like a reflex for me that I'm not trying to, other people got stuff to do too, man. But anyway, again, successful Walmart trip. We got a bunch of stuff that there'll be some reviews on. And yeah, the Oreos was the main thing, and we got them. So that's a W. Let me get past all these big ass trucks, get this stuff out of here and go work out.